Hello, everyone. I'm glad to have you here. I find it a privilege to serve you by impacting my community the little way I can. Thank you for creating the time to listen to me. I can assure you, you won't be disappointed. My name is Bisola, and I will be facilitating this course. So before we proceed, please, I would advise that you concentrate 100% because the knowledge you would gain in this course, it's innumerable. You can't measure it, and I'm sure you won't even regret enrolling in this class. Secondly, if you have to hide, that's if you have babies, please, please, please hide in the corner of your class, of your room or anywhere in your house, so you can assimilate and then take as much as you can from this free course. Also, turn off notifications on your phone from notifications from Instagram, from Facebook. Do not think about your food or your pets or anything. I would appreciate your 100% concentration. So about Bisola. Bisola, I'm Bisola, and I've had over 7 years experience in technology and digital marketing. I was actually privileged to start my job experience in small e-commerce firms when they were nothing, when they were just starting, and we were always creating one form of campaign or the other, always trying out one tool or the other, always coming up with different things. Then there was no name for it. We just knew that we were trying our best to make the company move forward. Thereafter, I moved to a bigger technology company, and then I was opportuned to see how technology works. Trust me, technology is amazing, and you do not want to be left behind. Also, Bisola loves traveling and she enjoys knowledge impartation, which is one of the reasons why I decided to hold this class. My products, I run a fashion business, and my product has been sold in 5 African countries: Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, you can Cote d'Ivoire, and then also the UK and the US. Now, I would like you to imagine your business here in a corner, in a house here in Lekki, Lagos, or you stay in Ondo State, or you live anywhere in the world. This is your business, and you are getting traffic from all these places. Imagine how much you would make knowing how to leverage on these platforms to attract people to your page. A lot of us are here on social media, Instagram. A lot of us market on social media. A lot of us has made millions on social media. Instagram marketing is sweet if you get it right. And a lot of us has not even started yet. We are still thinking of what to do to make extra income. Well, you are at the right place because I'm going to help you tailor your goods to these people. So, while looking at the technology on how to market your products, before anything else, you need to understand your customer avatar. What is customer avatar? Who is your ideal client? Who is your customer? Right. What is your customer avatar? So, a customer avatar is a detailed profile of your ideal customer within your target audience. Detailed, circle detailed. If you must write it, write it. A lot of us make mistakes by saying, my target customer is a 9 to 5 who earns salary, who earns constant salary. No, that is not who your target customer is. In the course of the class, I will be explaining better. I will delve down, but after the back of your mind that we will be designing the right customer avatar for you. Also, one critical element of your customer avatar is that it must have a pain associated with it. So what is the pain of your customer avatar? Like I said earlier, most people say their customer avatar is a 9 to 5 contract worker, for instance. So what is the pain? Do you have a product? Do you just say come and buy? Or do you market by pointing out the pain of this customer avatar? The customer must have a pain. Everybody has one form of challenges that they would want somebody to feel for them. First rule in marketing: do not market your brands to everyone. Do not. Because number one, you will be angry. You'll be angry that the people you're marketing to are not even looking at your side. And which is what the most experience of a lot of entrepreneurs starting out. Some people have figured it out, while some are yet to figure it out. So, in my words, if you speak to everyone, you will end up speaking to nobody because nobody will listen to you. But if you understand the target audience and you know where they are, you will speak their language. You will also make sales faster. If you try to help everyone, you will end up helping no one. So reason why you should have one, not two, not three, but why you should have a customer avatar. Number one, it allows you own your marketing message. So you have a fantastic product. Congratulations. You just learned how to make smoothie from the best smoothie maker in the world. You just learned how to make a cake from the best cake vendor in the world. You just learned how to make that beautiful corset, that beautiful wedding dress. But if nobody knows you, and if you do not communicate the right things your target audience wants, nobody is going to buy from you. That is the honest truth. And you would be angry because your friends and families are telling you how wonderful your product is, how sweet your cake is, how amazing, how far you would go to. If you do not market and you do not market it properly, it's just going to be a waste of time and talent. Number two, he allows you connect on an emotional level. So I told you that the customer has a pain, right? What's the pain of the customer? You sell smoothie. Your customer's skin does not glow despite using all the creams in this world. But you know that if she takes some certain fruits regularly, her skin game will go from 0 to 100. How do you connect this person emotionally? You start by telling her what her problem is and how you can solve it with your product. I know that if you sell smoothie, for instance, or juice, for instance, and you take some vitamins like orange juice and carrots, for example, your skin would improve. So how do you just go and say come and buy smoothie, or you start by stating the pain, or you're a doctor who wants to start a personal brand focused on hypertensive patients, not diabetic patients, focused on hypertensive patients. You have this product for sale. You won't just come and tell me to come and buy these hypertensive patients for my father or anybody. You come with the emotion. You come with the emotion, stating the pain the person is going through. Does his heart beat move faster? Sorry, I do not know so much about health health issues, but you know the pain already. Then when the customer finally listens to you, you then recommend your product. It helps you solve your marketing by 80%. A lot of our marketing efforts are wasted mainly because number one, our copy is not right. That's the messaging, the caption, how you write your wordings. It might be not right. Number two, maybe your product picture is poor. That's another class. I won't be talking about that today. Or your targeting. So your customers are the elite or the mass, or they are the elite. For instance, they love luxury products, and you're giving them cheap products. They won't buy it because they'll feel it's too cheap for their level. And then you'll be angry, but it's cheap now. I brought down my price for you. No, darling, nobody. It's not. You are selling the wrong product to the wrong people. So knowing your customer audience helps you to market your product, and then the rest is, easy. It helps you focus your message and close more sales. Knowing your customer audience helps you to close more sales. That's the summary of everything I've said. So how do you know your customers? What are the questions? Number one, demographics. Where do they stay? So you just imported this umbrella from China. Everybody loves umbrella. How do you get it across to people in Oshogbo? How do you get it across to people in Kaduna? How do you get it across to people in Ekiti? You understand? What is their income like? Do they earn below 50,000, or do they earn above 350,000? Do they earn 500,000, or do they earn 2 million naira? Facebook has this information and will give it to you based on how you know how to use it. What is their interest? Do they love politics, Do they love luxury bags? Do they love luxury shoes? Do they love gossip blogs? What is their interest? Do they love academics? Do they love anything politics? What is their marital status? Are they single or married or engaged? Facebook has this information. What are their pains, their challenges, their objections? So you have a product, right? You already know your target audience, but be prepared for objections. So objections are questions your customer will ask you, and then will tell you that yes, I know this product is good, but how am I so sure that when I use it, it will work for me? Those are objections. You need to be ready. And while writing your messaging or your caption, it should be included. So when they are reading it, they are just making payments into your account. They are not no story. What are their pains? What is their family lifestyle? Is he a family man, or on Fridays he has gone to the club? Does he have 2 children? Does he have 10 children? If he has 10 children, what are his responsibilities like? So I remember somebody wanting to sell a machine that cleans some certain things. I mean, I just looked at it. The machine was so costly, but I just calculated my son's school fees from the machine. I'm like, please, I'll use broom or extra clean or Dettol. You understand? What is their family lifestyle? Are they conservative? Do they like lao? Like when you go to some families, you just see everything glitz and glamour. You need to understand, and it will reflect on their social media page. They can't hide it. Even if they hide it on Facebook, they can't hide it on Instagram. If they can hide it on Instagram, they can't hide it on WhatsApp. And do not forget that Facebook controls all this application. So the first example will be designing a use case for a consultant. A consultant designs this use case for an entrepreneur. His focus is on an entrepreneur who wants to become, a 9 to 5 who wants to become an entrepreneur. So let's say the consultant is Mr. Mr. Banji. Mr. Banji is a consultant. He wants to get 10 entrepreneurs to come on board for its consultation on how to guide them to leave their 9 to 5 to start up their businesses. So what does he do? He first of all designs his demographic. Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel is an income level who earns 350,000 naira and is willing to invest in his business. He is willing. There are some people who dream. They are dreamers. They want to leave that 9 to 5 job, but they can't. They are not willing to invest in their business. They spend all their money on every other thing aside from investing in it. It means that Mr. Emmanuel is not Mr. Banji's target audience. Number 2, what is Mr. Emmanuel's characteristics? He is determined, he's focused, he doesn't complain. So you tell Mr. Emmanuel, let's meet by 8 p.m. for her online class. Mr. Emmanuel is there. Mr. Emmanuel will not give you an excuse. What is Mr. Emmanuel's pain? He spends too much on freelancers. He has this desire to start a famous tech company, but he spends too much time on freelancers. And then and don't forget that there's so many half-baked people online claiming specialists, claiming consultants. He has given these people so much money that he's not getting value. Number 2, his 9 to 5 is filled with stress. He just needs somebody to hold him, and like an accountability partner to hold him and take him on the course with it, to help him implement whatever idea he has. So what are his fears? He's wasting a good idea. He has this awesome idea that keeps him up at night. He's wasting money on technology, not knowing how to get his products built. So there are some people who have contacts in China. So you have this idea, you already know the right people to talk to. But because you are Mr. Emmanuel and then your 9 to 5 is filled with stress, you do not know anything. Why not work with the consultant? You understand? There are just some people who have these answers, and you need to know how to look for them so that your journey to purpose can be faster. What are his desires? He dreams of becoming a famous tech startup company. He wants to be known. He wants to impact his community. He wants to go on holiday at a choice location He wants to take his family there. He wants to sell a company for a ton of money. He has seen some big boys do it, and he's like, no, they don't have two heads. I can do this. You understand? He wants to work from home without a boss. He's just tired. He's just stressed, and he dreams that one day he's going to work from home without stress, without a boss. And then also he has his MBA, BSc, and some hands-on skills. Facebook has all this information. In fact, the school he went to, Facebook will provide the information. So that's about that target audience. So like going back, if the consultant, Mr. Banji, sees me, he won't market his product to me. He will see me and then he'll say, "I." That's just it. He won't waste his time because I won't even listen to him because I do not fall into this category. Except if he feels that I know somebody that falls into this category, and then he say, "Okay, help me talk to this person." But Mr. Banji will not go about telling people about, please come and sign up for my course or come and sign up for my consultation. No, he will look for where Mr. Emmanuel is and 10 of Mr. Emmanuel is, and then also design different avatars for his target audience. So that way he can capture more leads. Right. So this is another use case for a baker. So let's say the baker's name is Cakes and Love or Love and Cake. And she wants to design an avatar for a potential bride. Right. Who is the potential bride? Alex is the potential bride who works in a consultancy firm, right? And she lives in Lekki, Lagos. So you as a baker will not set your heart and then set random Lagos. If you set your heart and then you type in Lagos, don't be surprised if Facebook shows your target your advert to people in Ajangbadi. And then people in Ajangbadi will be asking you how much. And then you are just tired of telling them that my cake is 150,000 naira. And then they will say, I will get back to you. No, that is not how to do these things. You have to do detailed targeting. Where do they live? Are your clients elite or are they mass market? Are they middle class earners? Are they high class earners? Are they low class earners? Do they have a salary? Are they entrepreneurs? Do they earn constant income? You need to know so you know how to position your advert. Right. So Alex pays attention to details. Alex is a minimalist and she's clean. So if Alex tells you sky blue, she doesn't want you to do teal blue. She is going to fight with you. So before you even put out the ad, it means that your craft is perfect. If she tells you she wants a light pink cake, please do not give her full shell pink because she's going to drag you on social media and put your brand on the spot and everybody's going to talk about you. Bad PR. Where they say love Louboutin. So you go to Facebook and then how do you target people who falls into Alex's category? Right. Alex loves politics, women politics. She's following the former Britain Prime Minister, right? She loves Michelle Obama. She loves women in power. How do you ensure Alex sees your advert? So you can see that we are not just saying, Alex, come and buy my cake. We are speaking Alex's language, right? Alex, what is her pain? She has spent so much on delivery fees from her favorite brand in Ikeja. So Alex lives in Lagos. So for every time Alex wants a cake delivered, a normal cake, not even wedding cake, because the person who sells a normal cake will probably make a wedding cake, right? But you live in Lekki and you know that you can deliver. How do you get Alex to move from a favorite brand in Ikeja to you? She spends so much time on delivery fees. In a week, she might order 2 cakes or 3 cakes. That's like about 5,000 on delivery fees, which is wasting. While you are close to her and she doesn't have to spend that much. What is her fear? Her friend Debbie was disappointed on her wedding day. So she's just scared that somebody will disappoint her too. Also, her desire is that she wants a cake that will be talked about. On her wedding day, Alex wants you to talk about her cake. Like she wants you to call and tell you how her cake was amazing. She wants a clean and attractive cake. And then Alex has BSc. So what do you do with this information? You've already designed your product for Alex, and then you go to Facebook, enter all this information. So you do not write, pay attention to details. There are some ways you go about it. I have it recorded in another course, which I'll be telling you about as soon as we are done. You can register for it. It's a paid course and it's not expensive. I'll talk about that later. So when copying your messaging, your caption, for instance, you talk about how you are a cake vendor who pays attention to details, right? And then you can also talk about how you have never disappointed any customer. You put reviews of past customers, and then Alex sees your advert and she's like, okay, well, I think this person is legit. But even aside that, you need to learn how to target Alex. So when she logs into her social media page, she begins to see your adverts, right? So I've been talking about Facebook. Why is Facebook awesome? Why is Facebook amazing? Facebook has over 1 billion people registered on the app already. So it means that if your customer is not in Nigeria, your customer could be in China, your customer could be in faraway Cotonou. The people that will gush about your products and will be like, wow, you are so amazing. They are also in one corner waiting for you, waiting for your awesomeness, waiting for you to produce that thing, to sell that course, or to sell that product, right? So which is why I love Facebook. Also, Facebook has 25 million people active on it from Nigeria alone. I know a lot of millennials don't like Facebook because they think it's old fashioned, but trust me, you need to visit Facebook and understand how the analytics works and how the marketing aspect of Facebook works. Also, Facebook has detailed insights. It helps you tell you the kind of phones you use. So if you're an iPhone user, Facebook will tell you this person is an iPhone user. Facebook has interests. Also, their interests. Facebook will tell you that this person commented on Raoul Faregbeshola's page if the person is interested in politics, for instance. Facebook will tell you that this person followed Fela Durotoye. You understand? If you want to target the elite, for example, you can target based on who are the people the elite follows. I do not want to say Otedola because even mass people, everybody follows him based on is an inspirational person. But if you listen to Pastor Sam Adeyemi, for instance, it means that you you appreciate him, right? And you fall into just one kind of category. And before, lest I forget, even churches have customer avatars. They do not just market to every, although gospel is enough, but if you attend a church that if you are somebody who appreciates covering your hair, but my church is about opening your hair, of course they will preach the gospel to you, but they won't pull you. They will pray for you, but they won't force you to come to their church because the values don't match. So everybody should have a Facebook avatar. Sorry, customer avatar. So, like I said earlier, Facebook will even give you history of pages that you visited. It can help you target the elites and the masses, like I said earlier. It can also help you target people in your environment. So you are in Port Harcourt and then you live in Peter Odili. Create an advert for people who live in Peter Odili. They will see it. It's just amazing. I traveled recently and before I knew, I logged into Facebook. The neighborhood, I just started seeing adverts based on businesses who run in that neighborhood. I was amazed. That's the capability. That's how Facebook works, right? Facebook also gives you look-alike audiences. So you'll be running your business for some time now. I believe that you save your customer details in in an Excel sheet. So you have their name, their full names, their phone numbers, their email addresses. Facebook has all your email addresses, right? Then you like let's say you sell some sex appeal products, for instance. I see all those things on Instagram. And Facebook already knows that for you to be buying this product, your friends might also be interested. Right, Facebook will help you merge people, potential clients already. So you do not look for new people who are asking you what is this product. These people, because Facebook already knows that you've told your friend about it, it makes those people, it makes it easier for them to make decisions based on the lookalike audience. So I'll be showing you the interface of the application. I won't delve too much into it so as not to cause distraction, right? And it might be confusing for you. So this is how it works, right? This is how it works. By the time you target your audiences, it will give you the information, and there is more to it. Okay, but I have, like I said earlier, I have a course which I'll be showing you like a step-to-step guide on how to go about creating your target audience in this application. It's not free, and then it's not cheap either. Please reach out to me if you are interested. I will be increasing the price after the first set of 50 people buy the course, because number one, I know that it's of it's so valuable. Number two, I want people who will implement. I will feel bad if you buy my product and if you do not implement. I won't be happy with you at all. I'm an advocate of self learning. You can learn it by yourself, but it's slow. Why not work with me? Why not allow me teach you and put you through on how to go about it? So why should you take this seriously? Number one, I understand you're already making money on Instagram. Yes, you made 1 million naira on Instagram last month. If you can make 1 million naira on Instagram, you can make 10 million naira opening up your marketing channels, right? You give this, and one thing I really do not like, influencer marketing is great, it's good for awareness, but for small businesses, you need results, you need your money, right? You give an influencer 20,000 and nobody even makes an inquiry about your product, or they make an inquiry and then they tell you they will get back to you. It's so frustrating, which is why I really advocate for Facebook, because if you give Facebook 10 naira, Facebook will tell you how he spent the money. You understand? So, which is why I would want you to take this seriously. Number two, you can decide to market a skill you have. So, you already have a product, but you want to open up another source of revenue. Nobody says you can have 10 sources of income. Right? Thank God for technology. Technology has made our lives easier. You can decide to come to create a personal brand for yourself. You want to be known for something. Everybody wants to be impactful, right? How do you reach out to your target audience? It's technology. You can, well, if you have so much money, you can outsource it. But outsourcing means that you have to wait on so many people. But this is a click and drag. This is something you can learn in less than an hour. So I'll advise to take it seriously. Number two, you can decide to relocate and then see another opportunity you have while leaving what you have done here, behind. Facebook is amazing. If you find yourself in Japan, you can decide to use Facebook to reach out to people in Japan. You can, if what if your office moves you, transfers you to Paris? How would you love to, to impact? How do you reach out to people in Paris? So, like I said earlier, self-learning is slow. I would advise you decide to enroll in my course, that it gives you a proven step-by-step guide on how to go about this thing, and then I'll also answer all your questions with the analytics you get from Facebook, with the insights you get. It will completely blow your mind. It will cause a mindset shift, because now you are not just in a pod waiting to post your page until somebody sees it. It means that depending on your budget, a million and one people can see your product, and then you can make sales. Also, it helps you increase sales as you reach a wider audience. So K Haspen, this is a review I got from K Haspen. K Haspen took the course. She already makes money selling quality shoes online, and she decided to take the course. She bought the course and she paid the she she sent this review. In her words, she said, "Oh wow, even with the in-depth knowledge I have creating ads, I still can't believe the amount of new things and tricks I learned. Knowledge is indeed power. Eagerly waiting to learn more." Yes, no knowledge is lost, number one. Number two, nobody knows everything. There are some things I do not know and I am willing to pay for it. But if I know it, why not? But if I do not know it, then I should be ready to pay for it. If it's something that will be beneficial to me and my family and my purse, and my account number, why not? I'll be very happy to pay for it. So for the first 50 people who make payments for the course, I'll be giving you out at a discounted price, after which the price will go up. The first set of people, it will be easy for me to work with you hand in hand. So that means that we'll be working on your advert for next month by God's grace, which is August. So let's say that your sales for next month should go up with the strategies you'll be learning from what you learned buying my course. Right. So I look forward to having you. If you want to send me an email, you can chat me up on WhatsApp. You can call me on this number. You can also send me an email. This is my email. I appreciate you for taking your time to listen to me. I also appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to impact my knowledge in the little way I can. If you have any question, please and please do not hesitate to send questions on the group, after which I'll be closing it down, except if you decide to stay back. Right. But if you do not send me all your questions, I'll be happy to answer all your questions. I look forward to having you in my next course. I also look forward to your testimonials. I also look forward to seeing for you to increasing your sales revenue. Thank you so much, and God bless you.